forward to this one. We've got 8 bottles from 8 different distilleries. There's only going to be one winner. Little bit of admin first. I've got my hands on a solo blind. Chris and the team who make these, they don't ship internationally yet. They are working on it, but it's more of a case of not what you know, but who you know. And Adam, or British Whiskey Guy over on Instagram, he managed to source some of these, and I was lucky enough to get one. So, ta-da! You're with Solo Blind. Thank you very much. So, right. Without further ado, usual thing, little bit of lift music. We'll get these poured and then we'll get started. Right, same as usual, we've got, all the bottles are going to be marked A to H in this case because we've got 8 of them. A is the Bulleit, B is the Old Grandad, C is the Bardstown, D, New Riff, E is the E.H. Taylor. Oh, that's a good start. I'm having a drink, yeah. F is the Old Forester. Heaven Hill is G, and last but not least, H is the 1792. And with a little bit of advice from previous videos, I've got a pint of water here as well to cleanse the palate in between each sip. So, again, like in other videos, on the bottom of each glass, you can see, you'll be able to see A to H. So you'll know what I'm tasting before I do, so you'll know the order before I do. So without further ado, let's get into A, or pour one. Not a lot on the nose immediately, but on the palate it's sweet. So let's try pour 2. Well, that's got a different nose to it. Don't know what that, I can't quite work out what that is, but there's definitely something interesting on there. Not as harsh as what pour A or pour 1 was. That's quite mellow. Pour 1 had a little, I mean, I know they're all 100 proof, but pour 1 drank quite with a little bit of heat in it. This is very soft pour 2. Don't know what this is, but got a bit. Pour 1 had no finish either. This is leaving me with a little bit of finish. I'm not gonna see what it is just yet. I'll have a quick go through and then you know the score. I'll try them again. I'm not gonna do it 5 times this time. Pour number 3. Oh, that's perfumey. Interesting nose. Nutty. Marzipan. That's different again to those 2. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of cherries on the finish on 3. It'll be interesting second time round once they've opened up a little bit, so I'll try pour 4. I'll be kind and say it's vanilla, but it's got a, I don't know, I think a sweaty smell to it. It's got that kind of locker room workout smell to it, which is a bit strange, so I'll be kind and say it's vanilla. Odd. Again, quite sweet. Not getting a great deal on the palate first time round, and it's not leaving us with a massive finish. Oh, this is going to be difficult working these out. Let's try 5. 5's got a different nose again. It's quite fruity. Oh, hang on, no. That's root beer. Or, as I like to call it, germaline. It's that antiseptic germaline root beer type of smell on the nose. If you like root beer, you'll love this, but I'm not a massive fan, to be fair. Oh, that's really smooth. That's raspberries and red fruit. I was going to say strawberries, not, it's raspberries. There's a load of raspberries on there. Jammy, no, just fresh, ripe fruit. Really nice. Okay, let's try number 6. Oh, that's bubblegum. There's a load of bubblegum in the nose, Bazooka Joe's. Maybe minty, bit of spearmint or something in there, but no, it's it's Bazooka Joe bubblegum. That is really soft on the palate. No heat, no finish either. Nice nose, but nothing on the palate and nothing on the finish on that one. And I've just realised I'm not drinking in between the pours either. I'll do it next time round. This has got a similar nose to one of the other ones, I don't know which one. Slightly jammy, slightly fruity, pitted stone fruits. Something there, can't quite place what it is. That comes across as being quite sweet and quite mellow when you take that into your mouth on the palate. And it's not until you drink it till you get a little bit of heat, you get a little bit of tingle. Again, which is odd because they're all 100 proof, they're all bottled in bond. But that one kind of creeps up on you. Yeah, it's got a bit of something in the background. Not sure. Okay, last one. Spearmint, minty, oaky. Yeah. This one's similar to number 7. It's very smooth, very mellow when you take it into your mouth, but after you swallow, you get a tingle. It's just on the sides, on the back of your tongue. It's not massive. It's not like a great big Kentucky hug. There's something there, but I can't quite work out what it is. So let's go through these again. I'll have a drink. I'll put it in front of us to remind me not to drink a lot of it. Okay. Hopefully they've opened up a little bit. We'll try number 1 again. So let's see where we are. That's opened up a lot. I didn't get anything on the nose before, but that's like roses. I don't mean the chocolates. Very floral. It's like you're smelling a freshly cut rose. That's what this is. You've got the rose, and there's something slightly chocolatey, cocoa, just lingering a little bit in the background. Maybe it's a bit of vanilla, toffee, fudge. I don't know. But that's a nice nose. Let's hope the taste matches up. A little bit of toffee. That's quite pleasant. Now that it's opened up, didn't get anything on the palate before, just heat. But I think by going through them all, I'm getting cherries on there now. Just as I'm speaking, I've got cherries. Yeah, as I was saying, just by going through them all, I think my palate's kind of become acclimatized. Oh, that's really nice. Oh, that's got a, yeah. Right, that's my number 1. I'm leaving that there for the time being. That's really good. Got a good nose. The palate was a little bit of a letdown, but just on the finish, there was cherries, and it's disappeared there now, but that was quite nice. Number 2. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Chocolate toffee fudge. No vanilla. That's chocolate toffee fudge. Almost minty. That is a fantastic nose. I think on nose alone, these two will be swapping over. Little bit of toffee on the palate. Not vast amount, sorry. Finish is a letdown. Hang on, something coming. Oh, it's disappointing because the nose on that second time around was absolutely tremendous. And I was hoping the palate or the finish would have given me something and it would have swapped places with number 1. But there's nothing on the finish, there's nothing on the palate. I'm going to leave that one at number 2. That one might go down the order. Number 3. Floral. It's like a shampoo. This is going to sound strange, but the dog's just been to the groomers yesterday, and the shampoo that the groomers use, that's in this glass. It's the same smell. It's floral, it's fruity, it's very soft. It's not an unpleasant nose, but it's not offering me anything fantastic. Let's see what the taste comes up with. There was a lot of menthol cherry on that. I got a load of menthol cherry on the palate when I took that into your mouth. And the finish is just more cherries. Oh, that's really good. Yeah, that's going down to there, that's going to there, and that's going up there. Right. That's the order so far. Yeah. Okay, number 4. Let's see what we get on the nose number 4, second time round. cocoa. It's chocolate. Maybe it's a little bit of vanilla. Again, that's a pleasant nose. That's really nice. Palate's a letdown. That chocolatey, cocoa-y nose doesn't come through on the palate at all, and there's nothing on the finish. No, that's a real letdown. That's going up there, right? I'm sorry, I'm just going to put these back down here because that's my order so far. But that one's going down the order, I think. Right, okay. Number 5. That nose is a bit of a letdown now. I don't recall what I said first time round. My memory's like a sieve. I'm getting old. Oh, I do. That's the Germaline. This is the root beer. That's the antiseptic Germaline root beer type of smell. Let's see if the palate's changed. No. That's more root beer. Something fruity trying to win, but oh no. That's staying there. No, that's yeah, that's got a root beer Germaline kind of palate. Cherries are trying to come through on the finish, but it's just not a strong enough finish. The nose and the palate are just, oh no, that's not good. I'm tempted to put that down at the bottom, to be fair. I'll put it up there to remind us that that's going that way because, okay, number 6. Oh, it's the vanilla. That's the Bazooka Joe's. That is a fantastic nose. That is beautiful. It's creamy. It's vanilla. You've got that little bit of Bazooka Joe in there as well. The palate's a bit of a letdown though. A bit nutty. Hazelnuts, peanuts. Yeah, peanuts. It's got a lovely creamy vanilla Bazooka Joe bubblegum nose to it. The palate has got nothing. The palate is a real letdown, and then the finish is peanuts. Yeah, I'll move that one up, and that one's going down. I don't think it's better than that. Number 7. Oh, that's nice. Vanilla-y? Yeah. Toffee, fudge. That's a nice nose. Yeah, it's a really good nose on that one. This one's definitely coming on. Yeah. Taste. That palate is a massive letdown. In the finish, there's nothing there this time round. I think I'm going to. No, I'm going to push this one up and move that one down. Just for the simple reason, I don't like root beer, and that one is just root beer. Let's try number 8. What is that? Oh, it's soft. There's something on the nose there which is quite pleasant, but I can't place it. Maybe it's pears, green fruit, apples. That's good. That's what that could be. The nose is not unpleasant, but it's not brilliant either. Slightly minty taste on the palate, and then on the finish, it's nothing. No. Again, I'm moving that up one, just for the simple reason I don't like root beer, and that's going to stay there, and that one can stay there. Right, now I could end the video here and go through and put that as my final order, but I want to do these justice, so I'm going to go through them one last time and then finish, because I've had time to open up, the palate's become acclimatized, and I think I'll be able to, this final run through, I'll be able to get these into an order. Right, number 1, or what's currently number 1. That is really floral. It's got a floral creamy note to it. Oh, it's not vanilla, it's fruity. Fruit salad. There's a chew here in the UK which we call fruit salad, and it's kind of a pineapple sort of tropical fruit, and that's what this is. It's tropical fruit. Now that I've said it, it's pineapple, passion fruit, mango. That is a lovely nose. That is an absolutely delightful nose. It's sweet, and the nose carries through. That is gorgeous. That is absolutely gorgeous. And I'm still getting that chocolate finish. Hands down, whatever that is, you can see I can't. That is number one. That is the winner. Nothing is going to beat that. I will say that now without certain. That is number one. The rest will have to work themselves up for themselves, but that is number one. Right, number two. I cannot wait to find out what this is. This is oaky, chocolatey, minty. It's not an unpleasant nose. It's not a patch on that one, but it's not unpleasant. Taste, it's nutty, it's cinnamon, it's nutmeg. Palate is not giving me much else over the usual bourbon flavour notes, which is, like it says, bacon, spices, nutmeg, cinnamon, oak. The nose is not bad, minty, like I say, chocolatey, minty. The palate is just the usual bog standard bourbon taste that you get any bourbon. And the finish is leaving me with nothing now. That might be moving back down the order. I know it moved up the order, but it might be going back down again. Number three. Oh, that is... Oh no, number one hasn't... No. Oh, it's just a really dark chocolate cocoa nose. Maybe a little bit of mint in there, peppermint, spearmint. But definitely dark chocolate, and that's nice. That is a really good nose on this one as well. Sweet on the palate, but then it becomes quite dry. You get a little bit of that cocoa coming through on the palate, not a vast amount. It's sweet when you first take it into your mouth, but as it passes over your tongue and you swallow it, it goes really dry. Not tannic, just dry. And then on the finish, you're getting a little bit of chocolate, but not much else. Just based on the nose, that one goes up. That one, what was number two, had a pleasant nose, but not really a lot on the palate in the finish. This one's got a really nice nose. It's dark, chocolatey, spearminty, pepperminty, and that kind of carries through a little bit on the palate, and it carries through a little bit on the finish as well. And for that, I think it needs to be number two, and this one needs to, whatever this is, needs to slip down the order. So number four. That's got that same kind of spearmint, not as much as number two now, but it has got that spearminty, minty nose to it. Slightly acetone, maybe it's like nail polish acetone coming through a little bit as well, which is not a good thing. The nose is not fantastic. The palate was nutty, smooth, sweet, nutty, peanut brittle. That's where the palate takes us. And on the finish, not a great deal on the finish. I'm leaving that as number four. Okay. Number five. That's creamy. That's just vanilla cream. That's a vanilla. This is New York cheesecake. That's what this is. It's New York cheesecake. Yeah. New York cheesecake on the nose, without a doubt. It's that creamy vanilla, almost buttery nose. That's a really good nose. I think these two could be swapping places if the palate and the finish match up. Ooh, that's just nutty. This again on the palate, this is just your bog standard bourbon taste notes. This is just nutmeg, cinnamon, oak. There's nothing else there that I'm getting on this, trying to work its way through on the palate. And there's nothing on the finish. Got an absolutely wonderful nose, but palate and finish, nada. That's disappointing. This one is like number five. It opens the garden gate. It leads you down the path to the front door, then it just slams the front door in your face. Let's go to number six. That's gorgeous. Again, that is a really good nose. It's, oh, what's that smell? What is it? It's soft, it's toffee. It's like a toffee fudge. Again, that's a really good nose. I just hope the palate and the finish can live up to the nose. Soft on the palate, sweet. That sweetness carries through. There's a little bit of fudge, vanilla fudge on that toffee fudge, but then the finish is a letdown, but I'm going to swap it with you. I'm going to swap those two around because that had a nose, but no palate, no finish. This one's got a nose, no palate, but a nice finish. Yeah, I'll go with that. Number 7. Oh man, I've lost the one that was the Bazooka Joe's. Unless it's this one, I moved it down before, I can't remember. This is a pleasant nose. I can't work out what's in there. Floral, grassy. The nose is not better than what number 6 was. The nose is coming across as quite dry. As I'm smelling it there, I'm getting it's very dry. It's not an unpleasant nose, but it's not better than what number 6 was. Let's give it a taste. Oh, little bit. I'm getting a little bit of a heat in that now. That's just made the front of my tongue tingle a bit. I'm getting cherries on the palate. I'm getting peanuts and cherries on the finish. Yeah, okay. That's moving down the order, and that's coming up. Don't know what that is, but that's quite nice. Right, okay, last one. Number 8. I think that's the Bazooka Joe's. I don't know, maybe it's not. It has got a vanilla-y kind of taste to it. Vanilla-y kind of smell to it. Maybe a bit of menthol cherries in there as well. I don't know if the nose on this is better than 7. I don't think it is. It's definitely better than 6. If the palate and the finish on this one this might move up. We'll see. That's very dry. On the palate, that's just giving me a load of like peanuts and the usual bourbon taste, nutmeg, cinnamon, oak. Yeah, that's not a fantastic palate, to be perfectly honest. And the finish is very, very faint cherries, but in the time I've spoken about what the finish is in this, it's gone. Yeah, that can stay number 8, and that can stay number 7, and I think I'm happy to leave that as number 3. Right, I've done all 8 now, and I am going to leave this order as it is. Let's find out what is number 1, because number 1 was freaking fantastic. I loved that one. This was gorgeous. That's the Bulleit. I wouldn't have seen that in a month of Sundays. I know Bulleit Bottle and Bond is their own distillate. Is it right? Is it Shelbyville? They've got their own. They built their own distillery, and everything before Bottled and Bond was sourced from somewhere else. But that is fantastic. I'm surprised at that. That is really, really, really good bottle. Anyway, number 2 is C. That's the Bardstown. Okay. Bardstown coming at number 2. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Number 3 is H, which is the 1792. Again, yeah, I'm happy with that. 4th place is G, which is the Heaven Hill. And 5th place is D. That is the new Riff. And 6th place is B, which is the old Grandad. 7th place is F, which is the Old Forester, and that leaves E in 8th place, which is the A.H. Taylor. Is this the order that you would have put down? Did anybody think Bulleit was going to win? I don't think anybody would have done. I honestly think that people will put the H. Taylor down as first. Yeah, that is great. I love that. I love doing blinds just for the simple reason that when you taste the whiskey blind, you don't know what's in the glass, and you are always surprised with what the result's going to be. And I know this is going to have people are going to comment that this shouldn't have won, it should have been this one or this one or this one, but whatever, I don't care. Everybody's taste buds are different. As I keep saying to everybody, or as I keep saying at the end of all of my videos, it's your whiskey, you drink it your way. You enjoy it. Can canny. Ta-da.